What's the number one healthcare website design mistake? So I think both of us have a number of stories to tell you about clients that have come to us asking us to evaluate their website. And the most common situation we see, not only with our clients, not only with people that we speak with at conferences, but actually with the competitive sets that we evaluate on behalf of our clients in clinics and cities around the world, is that when it comes to competing, and by competing, I mean when it comes to trying to engage a potential patient to call your clinic or book a consultation, the number one thing that lets these clinics down, which is a great opportunity for you, is that they just don't emotionally compel the user to actually make that conversion action. So they literally use technology and academia and unemotional words and logic, which has a place in a good sales process, but much further down the road, they put all of that up front, and it acts as an icy cold barrier that stops somebody from taking the next step to calling you. So this is a great opportunity for you. And what I think Rod can tell you a little bit about is the hero's journey. They failed to make the patient the hero of their website.
So one of the biggest mistakes that clinicians, surgeons, and doctors make is positioning themselves as the hero of the story. And what I mean by that is everything when it comes to imagery or the content they use on their website, whether they're presenting their bio first and foremost, a big image of themselves as the hero image, and really focusing on me, this is all I do, this is everything that we offer, these are all the procedures I treat people with, these are all the conditions I treat, right? It's all you-centered. And what I want you to think about is reversing the table there, because as a website visitor, say somebody like me who is interested in getting rid of their glasses for presbyopia, I'll be honest with you, you gotta be short and sweet about you, because I don't really care. What I really care about is how I'm gonna be helped. What am I gonna get? How am I gonna achieve the future situation and future after that I'm looking for? So what do you wanna start with? Well, you wanna position yourself as not the hero. So what do? You position yourself as the guide. So you are the guide in the hero's journey. The hero is me, or your patient in this particular situation, who is going to see themselves traveling through your website, traveling through your advertising copy, traveling through your video, always knowing that they, as the patient, are the central focus of everything that you do. So when you're talking to them, I want you to use words like you in your videos. I'm gonna help you do this, right? When you're writing in copy, you need to picture the avatar in not only the content that you're writing, but also in the images that accompany that content. That you want them to be able to see themselves and psychologically invest in seeing you as their guide towards getting at the after that they seek. So a very common mistake that I see website developers make when it comes to designing websites for medical practices and really for any type of business is, think about this. I've got a client in France, for example, and we just recently did their analytics and tried to understand where their traffic was coming from. We do this on a monthly basis. And we identified that 70% of their visitors are visiting their website on mobiles and tablets, okay? Not desktops. Now, is this a strange statistic? No, it's consistent, because people who are searching for content like this online tend to be young people in their 20s and in their 30s, and young people, including older than that, are mainly using the internet now on their mobiles and tablets. So one of the biggest mistakes that I see developers make is not designing their websites with mobile and tablet, not just in mind, not just to adapt to, but as the primary focus of their end product. So where you wanna not go wrong is to choose a website developer that designs all of their websites on a desktop machine. If you're doing that solely, they're only seeing it through the desktop's eyes. Desktops are usually much faster because they're connected to Wi-Fi. Desktops are usually showing images much more quickly and also in wider aspects. The whole experience is different than it might be on a small tablet or phone. So what you want is you want to find somebody who develops their websites on mobiles first. and then can adapt to desktops, because this 70% figure is not uncommon. It is happening everywhere. Most websites that appeal to customers who are interested in laser eye surgery, they need to be on mobile because that's where those customers are. Back when you were in school, you had a relatively easy way to ascertain where you stacked up against your peers and colleagues. However, now that you're in a practice setting, it's a little bit tougher to know where you stack up, not only against your ideal, but also against your peers and your colleagues. And that's why we created the Premium Practice Score. And if you'd like to take that test, if you'd like to see where you stand up against the best in the world, or perhaps the best for yourself, you're able now to take that and then see where you stack up.